グラチャンネル。Hello everyone. This is the English character ranking. Ready? It was well received in Japan, so I made an English video for the first time. The Japan version of the video was produced until Nazi appeared. I'm sorry if I'm not good at it because I'm using translation. This time, the compatibility with Timer 5 has a big effect on the ranking. We will rank from S to D. In this video, the D rank is skipped from C to B, and the lowest D will be announced in the next video. Let's go! C ランク。
ノア・ブラウン、よろしく。
ノア・ブラウン。ノーフエンハンスドウィズアップデーツ。He mainly made his skills huge, but he still couldn't match other characters. But the weakest seat was avoided. The reason is that there is a recovery technique and even in Timer 5, you can play an active role to some extent. But that was not enough.
桃地凪、ただいまより主様の護衛につきます。
なぎももち。New characters rank here. Unfortunately, there is no outstanding character power or recovery technique for Timer 5. Normal attacks are similar to Asaka's, but Asaka has both power speeds. It's not weak, but for a recent character, I feel that some parts are missing. The impression is below normal at the moment.
Awa Asagiよ、よろしく。
アサギ側。She has also been enhanced with updates. It could be higher, but it's a gritty performance for masters. Also compatible with Timer 5. The only recovery move is a difficult falling attack, and firepower is not very promising. It is a character whose strength is determined by the player's preference.
Fuma Tokiko、親方様のもとへ馳せ参じました。
Tokiko Fuma. This is also a character for experts. It's difficult, but the launch and firepower are the strongest candidates. However, since there is no time management or recovery technique, it is difficult with Timer 5. Strength changes depending on player play, and there is no recovery, so rank here.
Taimanin Sakura! Tadaima Sanjou!
Sakurai側。It is the third character for experts. There is also a recovery technique, and it is strong enough. Because the normal attack is weak and the strong skill is very few. It's too much for veterans and players, and it's a character that I can't recommend to everyone at all. However, if you master it, it is a strong character.
おう、上村舞香だ。よろしく。
舞香上村。A character whose possibilities are endless. Like a long distance character, the step was a little slow, and it was a character who did not go around or boss fights. However, the character specs are very high, and all the skills are excellent. If the recovery technique counts, you can play a big role in Timer 5. From here on, it's B rank. Do you have a favorite character?
金月空。まだまだ未熟だけれど、頑張ります。
空神奈月。I have two healing mobs. It also has fire power and is a long range type, so it is ideal for Timer 5s. However, the healing technique is difficult to guess, so it is a difficult character to use on the computer. Like Mecha, the steps are slow, so damage may be unavoidable. Ranked in a position similar to Mecha, where there seems to be no recovery technique.
おりゃせや効果はアスカ参
アスカ効果は The fire power of the evasion technique is very high, and many of the skills are excellent. It also has the reach and activation power of normal attacks, and can demonstrate super fire power in boss battles. It should be, for some reason, I don't have only recovery techniques. Expectations for future enhancements.
遅れるな。我に続き粉砕せよ。魔界騎士イングリッド、参る。
イングリッド。She is also a character who has no super spec recovery. There are many fire power mobs with a narrow range, and the skill charge is fast. Overall, there are many strong skills, so you can make various formations on racks. A character who has skills with a good turnover rate and has everything except recovery.
アスタロトよ。
アスタロト。She wasn't strong until Timer 5 come out. However, boss fights are different story, and regular attacks are compatible with the strongest class. Even skills with a very narrow range can be said to be an advantage in boss battles. With Timer 5, the era of Astaros has finally come. However, I don't have only the recovery technique, so if I have it, I have the possibility of being even higher. Well, the last character in the B rank in this video is...
一刀流投手代理秋山凛子。
凛子秋山。Characters that were the strongest class before the implementation of Timer 5. Here are almost no enhancements when updating the model, and the performance is not compatible with the Timer 5. The ease of hitting healing mobs, the performance of evasion techniques, the weakness of the original defense surface, etc. Performance difficult with timer 5. However, his fire power is still top class, so he is a character who can fight at all depending on his ingenuity. Ranked by the original high performance. And if you summarize it in the table, it looks like this. B rank is a high performance character with no healing skills, C rank is a little difficult to operate. Characters that are difficult to utilize even if they have healing skills are inevitably lowered in rank. In the future, as there are more ways to heal with support and weapons, your rank will also change. The recovery effect, which was previously a select skill, has become an essential skill and is reflected in the ranking. Timer 5 is a good new mode. Will new modes be added in the future? This time, I skipped the lowest D rank and introduced from C to B, but what rank is that character that has not yet appeared? Stay tuned for next time. If the good button is popular, I will make a ranking next time. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. I'd be happy if you could give me an impression. Goodbye.